All right, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jake here. Got my guy Edz with me.
What's
AC
good?
in the building as well.
Yes,
and
sir. Yes,
thank
sir.
you for clicking on, listening to, watching, whatever you're doing with it. Hope you're not doing nothing weird with it. The Bonfire, Speaking Blunt, whatever name you want to call it. We don't even know what name to call it at this point, 5 episodes in. So we're here. Let's get it. As you can tell, I'm gonna try to do my best Omar impression today. So I'm gonna try my best to, just talk over everybody and also keep the conversation going on at the same time. Also playing the roles of glasses douchebag guy indoors.
You gotta
You
make
know
sure
the vibes.
you gotta say, you know the vibe.
You know the vibes. I was saying it. You should let me get there. I was saying it.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Shit, yeah, it sound like it.
But AC, do you want to introduce yourself? Y'all might have known him from episode 1 of the Chamber or episode 2 of the Chamber as well. Check that out.
Yes, sir. AC, man. You know, most people know him by Abdul these days. Yeah, I'm on SMORZ too. You know what I mean? I'll be doing some other type content, but yeah, I just hop in and out from time to time. You know, supporting my guys and still doing it too. So yeah.
Shit, we appreciate him for that. A lot of people don't know this, or maybe some of them do. But AC's was a founding member of SMORZ. He might not be in every video, but that man got something going on,
Yeah, he definitely played an important part on that.
And he plays a part to this day. Shit, his message is our message, you know what I mean? We all just trying to spread some positivity, some light, and, just kick it back. Hope everybody else can fuck with that.
Yeah. Sir. And,
chill.
Today is a special episode, I'd say, the Nashville special.
I guess there had to be a reason I was wearing the glasses after all.
I mean, yeah, you didn't really explain it.
I didn't, because, I'm not really that guy. I'm not really that guy. But I'll explain it. So, the Earth took 22 trips around the sun 2 days ago. When that happened on a...
What the fuck are you talking about?
I just turned 22.
Oh, okay.
If we had like a little clapper, like a remote,
that would be so hard. That'd be hard.
Yeah. Your boy just turned 22.
Yes, sir.
Feeling old, looking young. You feel me? But it's not all. We are in Nashville to get litty, but it hasn't all just been litty as well. It's been a real, I would say, relaxing experience.
Yeah.
Very eye-opening, as well as. It's always just nice to come down here with my brothers, just chop it up on some real talk. Well, we'll share some of that in this episode as well, but...
Of course.
Yeah, bro. Big part of this episode that I want to talk about is growth, because, you feel me? We all seen each other growing up. I just turned 22.
Yes, sir.
And the world's changing. Everything is.
Oh, yeah, big facts.
So how have y'all enjoyed Nashville so far? And then I'll give you my take on it.
Man, honestly, oh my bad, I'll probably go first, but... I fuck with Nashville, there's definitely a lot of shit to see. There's a lot of sightseeing, I'd say. A lot of good food, good places to eat too. The environment is definitely crazy, You know how, like, I guess it's the middle of the city.
Yeah.
That place is bumping, like, damn near pretty much 24/7. Like, we got here, around like
1 o'clock on Friday
afternoon.
Now, they said that it was, like, Nashville's St. Patty's Day weekend down here. I don't really celebrate St. Patty's Day in Maryland, so I didn't really know what that meant. I was just anticipating a lot of heads. And we did come to see that. I was not expecting to see that at Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
so far on this, I haven't seen really that many people wear, like, green. So I kind of forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of leather and I've seen a lot of ass.
I've seen, and usually both at the same time. Well, that doesn't make sense, but yes.
Look, if everything's bigger in Texas, then everything's wider in Nashville. That's kind of the realization I'm coming to right now.
Makes sense.
Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But if you think about it, though, Tennessee really is, like, a wider state.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it on the map. Like, it's really just, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More of that and more of this. But, personally, Tennessee is a very interesting place to me because... Well, I meant to say Nashville, but I might as well just go with Tennessee. Because it's like, without Nashville, nobody would talk about Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. You feel me? Shout out Memphis, but I'm just saying.
I haven't even been there, but, like, a lot of people have been saying, Memphis. What about Memphis? Memphis.
What about Memphis?
I want to know. I want to find out.
Yeah.
We're some Baltimore people, so, like, I can't really say.
We haven't been out there that long. Like, we haven't really traveled, like, the most that we really should,
I mean, this is the furthest. This was the first time we ever went on, like, a real road trip.
Yeah.
A road trip, yeah.
About 10.5-hour drive.
Yeah, vibe. Definitely was a vibe, though.
Oh, yeah, the road trip was amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
Good
I
music,
fuck with it.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So what are some of your guys' favorite road trip memories that you had? Well, you can talk about some on this trip, some off the trip.
Personally, don't really have like a special memory of a road trip, to be honest.
I'm so sorry for you.
I mean, you know, I fuck with all of them. It's just.
I mean, I guess it's like how much can you do on the road? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
how
shit.
crazy
Nah,
can
but
it get?
the thing, let me tell you though about road trips is like you can really create like okay, so you listen to a whole album on a road trip, you're always gonna remember that album and you're always gonna remember that road trip.
See,
So it makes
it
special
is important
when
what you
you when you think about road trips in that aspect. Of
Usually, I just like to keep myself occupied
music.
either way. Like
Music.
If I'm not driving, I want to do something that can at least like help me pass time, stimulate my brain. You know.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
I feel you. So you know, you like to read like some books, do some yoga in the back seat.
No, more like read manga. I was supposed to bring mine on this road trip.
That sounds like a good idea.
I did have it ready, but I literally forgot it last minute.
I want to say as well before we completely get off of the topic of Nashville that Memphis, I do have love for y'all music. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If
have
nothing else,
hard-ass music.
the music, Young Dolph, Key Glock,
Rest in peace.
Pooh
Yeah,
Shiesty,
definitely. Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
all that. But favorite road trip memories, honestly, my favorite thing to do on a road trip is my favorite thing that I do, you know, in the podcast studio, besides make videos.
Smoke.
It's just smoke weed the entire time. That's the best thing about the road trip because it's just like a never-ending hot box. When you're running down a mountain at 85 miles an hour, you're just not going to find yourself rolling windows down like that. It's just not going to happen.
Real talk.
If so, you might lose something. So, I always enjoy that part of it, and I don't know, bro. Low-key, I'm trying to go on a vacation. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know, I'm very grateful that you guys came on this trip. I hope you're having as good of a time as I am. But all I'm thinking about when I'm seeing these girls down there on Broadway is, God damn, I need to bring one with me next time.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I feel you.
I can't even blame you, yo, because I was having those same thoughts run my mind when we was first walking down Broadway.
But AC, you know, people may or may not know, you're not the biggest partier. So your perspective, I find your perspective pretty interesting on this, to be honest with you, taking trips, because, like, you're the only guy not getting fucked up. So what are you seeing out of Nashville so far? You know, because you were talking to me earlier about taking it all in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how's that going for you?
Shit, it's going good. I mean, you know, just not being fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, you just see things different. Like, you really see things for what they are. So we're in a party or whatever. And, you know, I mean, for me, I can have a good time sober. You know?
Yeah.
For me, I can have a good time sober. But, you know, just looking at it, I mean, it was just like everybody's having a good time. I took no other different parts of it.
So far you've been fucking with Nashville.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you just been kicking it cool, and kick back observing.
Cooling. Just in my own capacity, you know, just looking at all the new stuff.
Yeah.
That is nice. It is nice to see new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
I would say because, you know, the times I did, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, it would be fun, you know, within myself. But just to take it in on a different level this time and know that I can still have fun was great also.
No, it's definitely.
And that is a really good point.
It's definitely. I'm sorry, but it's definitely important, you know, to like take these vacations, no matter how long, you know, it could be a couple days or a week or a month, but like it's very important that you take a vacation from all the stress, all the problems you have.
Just leave everything at home
in your life.
Facts.
You know, that's what I've really thought about. Like being here, I have not thought about anything from my job, from my family to bills and certain problems. You know.
Well, that's definitely how it's supposed to be, but I feel like that's also because, you know, vacations are really, I feel like in a traditional sense, only meant for maybe, twice a year?
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Definitely feel like I need these more, though. It's hard because
for me,
everybody when they're high is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I really can't even.
You can't put yourself in their shoes.
I can't. I can only put myself in me. But I know when I'm sober, I could definitely see the things. It's just, I can't spank with nobody. I really wish I could, but I can't.
I feel you.
I can't.
It's definitely something that we wouldn't understand personally because, like, you know, half the time we're not even sober.
Me, I just do
it's
it.
like I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of weird, and that's why I wanted to ask you about it. Cause like me and Edwin, like when I hear you talk about that, for me, because we both smoke a lot of weed,
right?
I feel like you said,
you got to it's normal.
Yeah, like it's just normal to me. Like I'm not gonna say we're immune to it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, this state of mind that I'm in
Yeah.
is like similar to the state of mind I'm usually in.
Exactly.
9 times out of
That's
10.
And me, yeah,
I wouldn't say that,
yeah.
but yeah.
And me, I just know like for that, like for me, I know when I'm
Yeah.
high, it's like my state of mind is like I'm cool, but it's not like it's definitely not how it is when I'm sober.
But like
when I
you're
feel- I
not
can
cold, but you're
feel-
not cold turkey either. Like you
Yeah.
definitely, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
You let up when
Yeah.
you want
Yeah,
to,
for
when you want to
sure.
get loose.
For
so
sure, for sure. And
relax.
Yeah.
And that's the
It
dope
takes a
thing.
lot of discipline, bro. To be
Yeah,
honest with
exactly.
you,
I was gonna
like,
say
it's one
that's
thing
the-
that a lot of people envy.
But when
and
you
I definitely
understand-
respect.
Yeah.
When you understand the real part of it, I feel like that's when you really just that's when you change that channel. When you really learn the real part of like, you know, just knowing that your brain could just think way better, you know. That's what I think out of it.
Yeah, no.
See, it is an interesting. It is an interesting thing. I got you, Owen.
You know,
Because you know some
go
people,
ahead.
some
Yeah,
people
it's
think.
Yeah,
people think better when they.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so let me say it.
All right, then go ahead. Spit it out.
You can talk.
Spit it out.
Nah, I forgot. Like you know this happens, bro.
Nah, it happens, yo. We ain't perfect.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. When you
Take a
really
drink.
did me like that just now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go to the topics because you did me like that.
Bro, first of all, it was
Yeah.
literally all I said.
No
was,
embarrassing and shit like that, bro.
Nah, bro.
What you
Yeah,
mean
well,
embarrassing?
yeah, bro.
What you mean
Yeah.
embarrassing? First of all, like how y'all try to do that shit off screen with me, fuck out of here. Y'all want to do that shit off screen, then I can do it on screen.
Oh man. Wait, that. What?
Like how he always says I try to put him down. He does the same shit. Stop playing. Come on now.
Come on, guys, lift each other up.
That's cap, and there ain't no evidence of that.
That's cat.
Yeah.
So the amount of times I've said your blunts are shit, how many times have you said my blunts are shit?
Here we go.
But that's not.
No, that's just the minor one. That's the minor one. I'm not.
But that's how is that putting down? That's just staying a fact. I'm saying that
No,
your
no.
blunt sucks,
No, well, when I say it, it's like, oh, you always put me down, man.
bruh. That's
Yeah,
not
and-
on a podcast.
And no, you did say that literally. on
Okay,
the
but that's the
literally
difference.
first episode of the bonfire. Yeah, I said, yeah,
Not about
don't.
blunt rolling though. I'm just talking about
Y'all literally
in general.
said-
I'm
y'all-
just talking about in general.
Y'all
You
literally
just
said,
you see
yeah,
openings,
literally
you take-
said, no, you literally said this.
You take
see
it
a
for
little
a
bit.
fact.
If you want to ask anyone to roll your blunt, don't ask that one. That's what y'all said. Is that not true?
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds exactly like some words that would come out of my mouth. That's
Exactly.
for sure. But yo, you know what's crazy is now that and I'm definitely gonna have to chop this up a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, go,
edit it,
do,
you know
bro.
what I
Do
mean?
you, anytime.
But, I mean,
feel
shit,
that,
go ahead.
Do it, bro.
But nah,
I
I was
want
ready
the
to say
same return.
what I was talking about earlier when my dad woke up was the fact that we were in the Airbnb. So it's like bringing it with my sister and her friend as well.
Yeah.
It's like bringing girls back here, but just like, you know what I mean? It was just an automatic X off. So it was kind of like,
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say something.
so it's like shit. I guess at that point you're either hoping to land back at her spot
Right.
or you go get a telly, but it's like, damn, telly.
Shit.
If it's
You
worth,
pay
if
for
it's
that
worth
joint?
it to you, if it's worth it to
Yeah.
you, you know, some people got money to spend on a telly, and you know, I had some money and I spent it on my car, so I probably, you know, I'll be dry going home this weekend.
It is easy to book the flight, but you know it's actually just booking that joint for real, for real.
Yeah, that's
Or just going out.
yeah. The hard part is, you know, actually, the hardest part is getting yourself to, like you say, press that button.
Yeah.
But when you really look
Yeah.
at it, it's
Press
just
that.
you're just booking a flight.
Facts.
Once you put the money down, that's why I like to do stuff like that early, especially things where it's a large sum of money that it's gonna cost me. Try to do it as early as possible. That way, by the time the event actually comes up, or you know, the issue actually comes up, it's already resolved. Like I don't even think about it. Like I've already made that money back already.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you don't even gotta worry about it. That's the way that I've been trying to move, at least the past year when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
insurance when it comes to that, for sure.
I try not to make it too much of a big thing if I like make like, certain big purchases, like, you know, or like just bills and shit. Like it's like, damn, I really wish I had that money, you know. Like either way, the money comes and goes. It's really more just like what's important right now is, you know, keeping yourself sane, healthy, happy.
And I feel like that's what not enough people. It's crazy, bro. Once again, something so simple that not enough people pay attention to, bro.
Yeah.
Like that mental health shit. And you told me this yesterday. That mental health shit is real. Like I'm
No, definitely is really.
dead serious. Like, bro, if you're not operating right there, then it's going to trickle down into every aspect of your life. You're gonna see the effects of that.
Yeah, like sure. Some of these celebrities, you know, they're not right in the head for them to handle like that type of like fame that they have, those paparazzi.
Just call out Kanye.
Oh shit!
Just do it.
Kanye, shit. Actually, that was actually a good example. I wasn't even thinking about that shit. I was thinking more of like, you know, like Lindsay Lohan or some shit like that. Like or Britney Spears,
Britney.
or Britney Spears, shit like that.
They had too much fame.
Exactly, you know, like shit that did that shit. But that was actually a great example. Yeah, even Kanye, bro, like.
Yeah.
Would y'all hit Britney no hair?
Probably smack it.
Who?
Smack like your head?
Yeah.
Like your bald ass head?
Hitting it from the back.
So you're saying you would hit it up?
Yeah, I mean, well, it depends on what age.
I'm talking about
she, like prime Britney.
Bro, I'm talking about Britney when she shaved that shit off.
Oh no, that was not prime Britney. Never mind. She.
Nah.
No, go. Think about it though, because it's crazy how like
How much?
you talk about, bro.
Everybody.
Real.
I mean, she didn't pull it off. Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
it was
let's
like
be real,
Amber Rose, yeah, probably, but like, nah.
She really went
That's a good
from
one.
a sex symbol to that. You know what I mean? To just
Straight up
But-
sex.
to like, and that's the
Straight
thing.
up.
And it kind of sucks when it happens to celebrities like that. It's because their problems get magnified.
Exactly. Like, it's the
Way
smallest
tenfold.
things. It's the smallest things that gets.
Facts.
And it, yeah, bro.
magnified,
It's,
It's
you
like
say.
they can't even just be a human being, you know.
No,
It's
for
just
real.
ridiculous.
For
It's
real.
ridiculous.
yeah, real talk. It's one of the cons, honestly, about being in media, as far as like on screen stuff
For sure.
and like social media, these videos, all that stuff. Like
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, people that have to deal with that shit have
people
to
in
deal
the
with like
public
a lot.
eye.
Yeah.
They have to deal with people that they don't even know. To be honest, like.
And think about that.
Really
She went
tender.
from being like in Britney's case, she went from being a sex symbol of America to then just being looked at as
The
crazy.
crazy bitch.
The crazy
to be honest.
bitch. Like,
That's
yeah,
what I-
literally
that's
Britney.
what I
You feel
think.
me?
But-
That she a Britney. Like,
Props to her, cause I don't know how long it's like recently I've seen it, but
she got that sack.
I recently seen her doing better. She actually has her hair back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She's been looking a lot better, honestly. I think the same is with Lindsay Lohan. Honestly, I've seen another
We should
another
just do
post like that.
We should just do an episode talking about like our favorite white cracked out bitches.
Favorite one. I don't have too many.
Yeah, me
You know?
neither.
Yeah.
I
I don't think anybody
name
really
those two,
does
that's
have any
all.
favorites.
I don't even know any for real.
Come on, bro.
I mean,
Real shit.
The
I don't
barrel?
know. Who?
The barrel?
I thought you was
said
talking.
wait, you said white
I thought you was,
cracked out.
I thought you was talking about like famous
celebrities?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
famous. Yeah, you said celebrities.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I just meant white women. That's all I was saying.
White
Oh,
crack
wait,
woman?
cracked out.
I was kidding though. We don't actually have to go through and list people. We know that.
I wouldn't really like
let's
to-
not.
Shit,
Let's
I don't
not.
I wouldn't really list them as my favorite, but yeah, I know them.
Yeah, facts.
So AC,
Facts,
before
but
we.
yeah.
Oh, there go the text.
What happened?
The let me know when you're here text.
Uh,
It's gonna be a minute. Just started recording the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, we had to get something for them boys and girls, hopefully in Nashville. You know what I mean?
For real,
We
for
in
real.
Nashville
We
right
in
now.
Nashville, bro.
You know what I mean?
You know, after this, we definitely gonna get lit. You know,
We're definitely gonna get lit. We're probably gonna get lit during this, to be honest with you. But
kind of want to make myself another one.
just like the thought of even the podcast is something I've looked forward to. Even though it's something that we do at home, I don't know, bro. Just this new set already got me one to buy a house, two,
Yeah.
Yeah.
one to buy a new set for the house that the set's in now.
And it's
For
just
real.
letting you know how easy it is to do it. You could do this anywhere, for real. Get a hotel, you know. You could do this anywhere, honestly.
I thought you was talking about like selling.
I thought you were talking about
About
like
the
buying a
pot.
house like this.
No,
and-
Or-
I mean, that's true.
I'm
Though.
not setting up
Anybody,
for the podcast.
Oh,
I'm
for
setting
the-
up and stuff like that. Like,
setting up?
you just hook up and let's go. You know, the fact that we could just cook up anywhere.
all it takes is a little planning ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little technical, but yeah, for the most part, it is easy once you really get to know it.
I mean, yeah, really, the biggest thing we needed is a table.
A proper size table.
A proper size table, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, though, think about it. We had the thing over there right now, and it's running straight. I mean,
Yeah.
this right here sucks, but,
It sucks, yeah.
I mean,
We
we
had,
make
like,
it work.
two
We can make it
close
work
calls.
anywhere.
Yeah, you know, none of this is gonna stop us from recording these vids.
Not at
honestly.
all.
Yeah, but so
Now on
far,
the grind.
it's been beautiful.
Yep. Actually, I wanted to ask you, so you were talking about, traveling and stuff like that. I always wanted to know, now, you spent the most time in Maryland. Would you say, well, one, what was your favorite place you ever been? And two, out of all the places that you actually lived in, residentially, what was your favorite? As far as, like, city, because unless you don't want to go that specific, but, you know what I mean?
No, the best place in, like, Maryland? Or just
No,
period?
just in U.S.
Just in U.S. Shit.
Was that the
No,
question?
your favorite place that you've lived in,
Oh.
like favorite city you've
okay,
lived
okay,
in,
okay.
as well as favorite place that you just visited on this earth.
I would say definitely first Woodline,
Oh, I know what you're
Definitely
gonna say for the second one.
New York.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds like
New
you
York
didn't.
over Cali?
It sounds like you didn't know.
You're
I
right.
didn't
You're
know.
right. You're right. You're right.
I had no idea.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, be honest.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, cause like I thought you said like for where I lived. I mean, yeah, where I lived is I would say New York. I would say,
so New York for where you lived
New York
at.
for where I lived, and then like Woodlawn for like the other thing.
Now that was like upstate.
Yeah, upstate Syracuse, New York. I feel like New York just really, cause you have to think when we was living at the time, we were in the suburbs. You know what I mean? We were in the suburbs. We had money. You know what I mean? We had money. Like life was good. You know. Then coming from there, then transferring to Woodlines where the first day I come there, it's some bull crap. So it's like I have to see life through a different view. I'm young at the time too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just feel like just as far as like mindset wise, I would definitely say Woodline. That's like the best, just because like I just learned so much.
So you're saying like, so you're actually going opposite of what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I just thought you were saying like that. You didn't like Woodlawn. I mean, you learned a lot of Woodlawn, but you didn't necessarily enjoy living there because you had to go through that transition. But actually, you're saying the opposite. You're saying that you would go through all of it again.
For sure.
And
For sure.
I mean, that's how you become the man that you are right now. So
right there,
yeah.
the hard times, because New York, it wasn't really hard. It really taught me to be like just respectful and grow up. But then you go to the other side and there's all these kids that's just doing all this crazy stuff. So that's where you get the second perspective. So it really just helped me out, honestly. It's crazy how it worked out, but it definitely did.
Yeah.
It's also crazy how like you always relatively stayed out of trouble. You never really got wrapped in much.
That's New York.
Always had that head on your shoulders. You think you got that from New York?
For sure.
Shit, bro.
For
You
sure.
might just had to be New York AC. Nah, we have our New Yorker on the podcast. Our New York stan.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Who else?
Yeah,
Who else?
that's right. Shout out to bro.
The fitted guy himself.
Shout out to
I mean, I
bro.
don't really lived there for a year. I really once or two.
Bro, I feel like
New York
I
too.
did, but I don't really claim that shit like I lived there. To be honest, I wouldn't really say that.
Yeah, like it shaped. You're like, okay, so.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like it never.
Like,
really
I can actually
shaped
think
me.
about memories and stuff
I would,
that went down. So
Yeah, like I would say, like I remember, like probably like 4 years old. Probably like 4 years old, honestly, living there. But like I wouldn't say I had to deal with anything over there.
I mean, you were probably young enough to the points where your parents were taking care of everything for you. Still, you probably don't even remember that shit.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like all the obstacles that I've had to face have been honestly mainly in Baltimore.
So, do you feel that you took nothing from that though? Like, because I'm
From
not gonna
New
lie,
York?
you give off big East Coast vibes. Like,
for sure.
like you would stick out like a
Back
rag thumb in the
then, well,
West.
actually back then I did used to rap because like I thought that's where I'm from.
that
I'm
rap
from
shit too.
Yeah.
Come
The
on,
rap
now.
culture.
That rap
definitely-
culture, bro.
That New York was big at the
I would
time.
wanna-
No, New
shit,
York
still
is
I was
actually-
from New York.
Still is.
Definitely.
If I was from New York, I would definitely be repping that shit. I would have every Biggie shirt, Jay-Z shirt, all that.
See, like I said, the shit. I don't really remember that much, but I would come down to New York like on some like visiting my cousins or some shit like that.
Oh, so you go there now?
I go
as
there-
an adult.
Yeah.
Nah,
and
not
you have
really.
somewhere to stay. You have somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
You good.
That's
nice.
For sure.
It's cool. I mean,
Something different.
Just no, I'm just saying like just like having somewhere you can someone you can
Crash.
stay with, crash.
oh yeah,
They're not really in your business like that. It's just like
It's just like, I'm here, let me crash, I'll pay you. Some family members don't even want to pay, man. That works out for me too.
Look, a lot of rappers have made it out of New York.
For sure.
Question is, when's the next one going to pop from Maryland? And why isn't one of us?
I don't know.
That's a question. I mean, that's a question right there to drop it on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm the question. I'm full of questions right now, bro. I don't know why.
Is that
It's loaded in.
What's that called?
Loaded.
What's that drink called again? The
Deep Eddy lemonade.
Deep Eddy lemonade. Well, Deep Eddy lemonade. I'm sorry, I just wanted to know what that drink.
I call it
I'm weak.
well, that's actually the name of the liquor. So I
that's
guess
just
mixed
a
with the
liquor.
lemonade, I would call it the Edinade.
Okay.
You,
I thought that was it.
you just
It wasn't.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Sorry, I thought it was better
bro.
for you. It would appear that we
Titan.
landed in op territory.
The fucking Titan. Where am I taking this left?
Taking this left. I've been running up the bag. I run the back up like a track race. Hit the bitch, now she need a bad brace. I can never be in last place. If she ain't giving top to me or mine, tell the hoe to get up on my man's face. Crazy when I get behind, I got places to be, so I do it the fast way. I just move into the fast lane. They were looking for me, but they lost trace. When they talk about the greatest living, they get to my name in the list, it's a cold case. Pray to God all my sins are forgiven. I contemplate the cities more as I gain age. On the way to the top, to the main stage. When they gon' run me off, I just flip the page. Said that I wouldn't be shit, but waiting on tables. I served them my stack like how this taste. I just fucked on this bitch and didn't even say sorry. My mama said this is not how I was raised. If you guys can hear me right now, it's your boy Jake. It's cold. We in Nashville. It's cold. But it's heads. I'll say that. A lot of unmasked heads. You almost knocked the camera out of my hand just now.
I'm sorry. There was a lot of people in front.
That was crazy. Could have been tragic.
All I'm saying is Nashville has not disappointed.
So,
Yeah, facts.
right now.
Not in the drinks, not in the food.
Nah, Nashville has not disappointed at all.
Not in the scenery.
I find,
especially, but no, fuck whatever you're gonna say. But especially this. Especially on the females. Alright?
One Jake.